Hello everyone. Welcome to, Honey, We Got Lost in Sumeru. This is not at all where I wanted to go. Give me a moment. Oh, we're not gonna do that. How's everyone doing? How we doing, huh? How we doing? Oh, we can do that. Okay. There we go. Oh. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I have to do? Are you serious? Hang on, what am I supposed to do? Are you serious? I just not do this quest? Anyway, how's everyone doing? I just fine. Screw you two. Where was it? Chat, where was it? Well, anyway, how's everyone doing? How we doing? Would you like to take a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior McChuppacup of the Yorkie? And now, welcome back to Loading Impact. You know what, that sounds kind of sus.
Silly
Hi, Iron Man.
Billy Churl, silly
Wait,
Billy.
I am Iron Man. So anyway, how are you? I am. Drugs! Yeah, I'm drugs! I somehow survived the fall of 87. Wait a minute. Wow, I just drowned.
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Under there? Alright. You know what? This quest came out years
Have
ago.
you found out anything about my...
Hey there, buddy.
Alright, we're just gonna
asked
skip
for
all
help,
this
thank
because
goodness.
frick
As for
that.
updates,
The guards at the crossing.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
Your dad went to get the milk.
That's
Alright.
Thank-
I want to see SKIRK. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. What if I just... Hang on. Okay. I've never wanted to. I've never particularly wanted to do that quest. Anyway, how are you? Bye.
You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over.
You know what? Screw Baiju. Not literally. I don't like him. So how's chat? Wait, let's go gambling. Said let's go gambling. Heck, nabbit. Doth my eyes deceive me? 10 hours? And I have 8 days? Nice.
Go! Phew! Go! Phew!
Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to Waifu Simulator. Hi, how you doing? Anyway.
Go!
Oh. Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju.
Who the frick are
He's
you,
resting
lady?
Today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
The back rooms?
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
If there's a back room? Where's the bathroom? She said the bathroom, right? Are we getting zesty? Anyway. Where's the bathroom? I need to go to the bathroom. How do I, there we go. I'm confused.
Huh?
Where am I supposed to go? I don't know what you're talking about, Joa. Where am I supposed to go? I am so confused.
Go! Hup.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joa. So how, what's that over there? Anyway, let me just do 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 la 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 la.
Into the wind.
Well, that did not,
The wind knows me.
Ow. Wait, why am I doing that?
One with nature.
Woohoo! Let's go!
Yes, screw Mona. Anyway, how are you? Do I have to? Fine. Ah, it looks like we have a special guest.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
Food.
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely
Oh, I'll never recover mentally, financially.
around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink.
I haven't slept either.
And she keeps spacing out.
It's
I
true.
have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it.
It's true. Your voice is so annoying,
Is she
Paimon.
sick?
I'm sick of you. Oh, is the Traveler prone to sickness? I find this very surprising.
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
Hey, yo! Anyway. How is it? How is it, Doctor? How much longer do I have to live with Paimon's annoying voice?
Okay, Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Am I gonna die? Is Paimon gonna die? Are you gonna die?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, Traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but
Who's
in this
Bill and
case,
why
it likely
are we
means your
worrying about
situation
his
is more
health?
Complicated.
Oh, okay.
Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of expertise.
I see.
Huh? What do you mean, non-physical nature?
Are we getting physical up in here? Anyway.
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue.
Like doing your... Anyway.
Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once we know the root cause, we can administer the right treatment.
I've seen my fair share of mental afflictions. To start with, some calming incense, a good night's sleep, a good meal will do you a world of good.
In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue.
Still, we're not experts on this kind of thing. I say we should strongly consider calling in a specialist as soon as possible. It's so hard to do.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before.
You know what? I think my condition is caused due to your annoying voice. I know the cure for that. Martha, get the shotgun. Anyway.
Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway.
Faint even.
Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up.
Can you go get the milk for me? Alrighty then. Where's my phone? Who ate my phone? Oh! Where is my... Alright, where am I? What the frick? There's a thick fog covering my field of vision. This feels more like a real than a dream, but too chilling to be real life. My breath freezes in my throat before I can even exhale it. Feels like my soul has been wrenched from my body and thrust into this strange and uncomfortable space. Whichever direction I look in, there's no end in sight, and worse than that, I think there's something in the fog, following me like a shadow. This is a dream. How long till I wake up? And if it's not, then where in the world am I? Oh, hello. What? I was gonna say that. Copycat? And something just pierced through the fog and stabbed me in the back, but there's no blood. Harder! Anyway. There's a strange light coming from the wound, and I see this familiar looking... Oh, hello. Oh, wait. I'm not going to be able to read all that, am I? Deep inside of me, these wounds, they will not heal. Anyway, how are you?
Traveler!
Ah, shut up. I was having an ice cream where you weren't in it.
Rise and shine. Time to wake up.
I mean, I suppose her voice isn't really that bad anymore. Does sound pleasant, I suppose. I guess I don't have to complain anymore.
For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Feeling any... A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? Alright, let Paimon take a look.
Paimon's gonna call me insane, and she is right.
Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare?
Living is a nightmare.
Okay, don't panic.
And where?
Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on, Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
Yay, food! I'm hungry myself. You and Paimon head to Wenmin restaurant, sensing that something isn't right. Paimon orders a bunch of dishes to cheer you up.
What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere.
She sounds
and then a
southern.
spider came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back? Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning. Then, it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up.
You know what? You don't really look that strong, but I'd pay money to see that.
Or, I'll wake you up first and then we can beat him up together.
Pussy. Paimon's smile has a way of putting me at ease. But what I saw is still bothering me. That dream was so chilling, and it almost feels like there's something watching me from the corner of the world even now. Something stabbed me in my dream, but when I woke up, there was no wound. Still, if I focus on that area, I feel a vague aching, almost as if deep underneath the flesh, something is calling you to order Panda Express for me, because I'm hungry.
Something is missing.
Oh, hello.
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete. Left unresolved.
Oh,
The mind
hello.
will wither away.
How are
along with it.
you? Anyway,
Ah, what the? Wait. Paimon remembers you. Your
Scork.
child's master. SKIRK? Right. What are you doing here? The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then we left and never learned where you went after that. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Magic.
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair. You, I'll take a glass of wine.
What are you gonna do? Whine about it? What? I thought it was a great idea. What do you mean? What? I think it was a divine pun.
Oh, of course. Coming right up. We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Something's fishy. Why is everyone ordering food?
Coming
Seafood,
right up.
specifically.
If I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours.
Okay.
If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink.
Huh.
I was investigating.
All right, so what happened was
in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Yes, please.
Neither of those things sound good.
Oh. SKIRK seems to know something, and given what I've seen of her strength, I bet she can tell what happened to me. Are you sure about that? I don't know what her goal is, but in this moment at least, I don't think she has bad intentions.
Well, should we trust her?
Yes?
She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on with you. But we could always find a different expert on the abyss to help us out. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring, Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than later. SKIRK's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us...
She has nice clothing taste, too.
One, 2, 7, 10.
Oh, I like her eyes.
Well, Have you made up your mind?
What I saw was a dark space shrouded in a dense fog that wouldn't disperse.
So that's all we know, Miss
You know what? Hey, Skirk, do you want to go to a little dark and dense space with a little room and maybe like a... Anyway, how are you? How are you, chat?
So, you can disperse the fog.
You think trees ever leave people alone, or do they just bark at people? I try.
I understand. Come find me in the Galiot Plains when
I guess you could say that that pun had divine intervention. Get it?
Settle the bill for me, will you?
Okay. I do agree, though.
Okay.
She just has this art. Where the heck did she go? Skirk, did you go get the milk? Again?
She disappeared.
You and Paimon quickly finish your meal and go settle the bill.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid. Here's your change.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember? You brought it out to her yourself.
You sure? I could have sworn there were only two of you at that table.
Not only did she go get the milk, but she erased everyone's memories. Wow.
What?
I didn't know Nahida was around here.
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom?
Can I have an hallucinogen? Please? Please? Me? Oh, over here. Table 1.
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her? Young lady? About this tall? Wearing a purple dress? She had a
Purple?
glass of wine.
I thought her dress was white. I'm confused. Hang on. Be right back. Alright, apparently it's purple.
Now you mention
I'm good, how are you? Would you like to take a moment to talk about your car's extended warranty that you have been forgetting to pay? We have been trying to reach you about it. We have even sent scam artists, Indian calls, the IRS, pay up. Chef Mao, check please. No.
Coming.
That's what she said. Anyway.
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all.
Alright. Nahida, are you here?
Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left for us was definitely real. Oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon the creeps. But anyway, she told us to head to the Galiot Plains, right? Let's not keep
I'm hungry. Why am I shivering when it's freaking hot as a snail sweating on a track day? Don't question that. Give me the cake. Oh wait, that's not fair. Lucky. I like KFC. Except I'm trying to watch my weight and I'm not really doing a good job about that. The frick you mean it's only 150? Oh. The frick you mean it's only 115? I'll have you know that that's a death sentence. My Uncle Bob, he once went hiking in the Himalayas when it was 165 degrees Celsius out, and he died.
Oh, looks like they're collecting something. Oh, well, let's go check it out.
Oh, hello!
Faster!
There's characters!
G more disc trim.
What the frick?
G, time to go.
Hee. And then let me just do this. Ah, boom! Well, that was easy.
So, this is what they were collecting. It looks kind of like... Yeah, what is going on here?
From the
Drugs!
moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world.
Hey, yo, you
Even if
can
their bodies
freeze
are
me
sundered and their
anytime.
soul
Anyway, how are you?
extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain
Well, it's just
buried
kinda
deep
chill.
within the earth, carrying within them
Get
a
it?
warped
Ice?
will and a dark curse.
Okay.
Together, these remnants form what you call god remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast. What are you doing?
Oh, you know, just getting ever so closer. Oh no, what's my hand doing? Is it grabbing your hand? Oh no. Alright, so anyway.
Just wanted to make sure you were, real? She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities. It was just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that.
Oh, so you're like Nahida. I see.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Now, can we please get back on track?
Yay.
Okay. Where were we? Right. The god remains. So, basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right? Isn't that a good thing? In our experience, god remains are 100% bad news. A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing, and it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The remains aren't just gone. They were taken. Very clever, traveler.
Her eyes
You
are
aren't
like
the
a
only one
keyhole.
with something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the god remains. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Wait, you mean... the stars?
Mm-hmm. 42 of them have died out in the past few months alone.
Ah,
In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear.
are we sure that
Gradually
that's
evolve into a
purple?
new constellation.
That looks white to me.
Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead. It wants you.
No.
This time, it only took a fragment of your soul. But next time, there's no telling how far it could go. No one knows. All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost will not be easy. Considering how much power this entity
That's a
has
nice
gained,
view. Anyway,
must
how
be
are
a
you?
God-level being by now, at least. But that's not the real concern. Souls are fragile things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go up against it.
Drugs.
So you're gonna help us, right?
I need help? That's what my therapist said.
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the Abyss.
Arigato, Mrs. Roboto Domo.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to remember that.
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But nope, she's just like when we met her in the primordial sea. So
Yell at me, mommy. Anyway, how are you?
well, whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is a super embarrassing nickname.
Oh no.
Ah, Paimon's
How is that embarrassing?
lavender melon. Serves that ice queen right. Anyway, the important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back. So, let's follow her and see what sort of plan she's got.
So is that our soul quest? Soul quest! Anyway. Ooh, what's that?
Whoa, this place is way bigger than Paimon expected. Where are we?
That's what she said.
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here. It is. I brought you here because time flows differently in this place.
This is interesting.
I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
3 days?
Ajax? Oh, right! That's Child's real name! Yeah, Paimon remembers him mentioning something like that. So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world? That should mean we're safe from that power-hungry soul snatcher for now, right?
No! Okay.
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around.
Oh, she brought
In
me
the outside
home.
world, the traveler could be attacked
Anyway.
at any moment. But coming here has bought us quite a bit of time. Now, we just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw. The one full of fog. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having some connection to the abyss. It could even be a domain similar to this one. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. but the Abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want to pinpoint their location, we need to see abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before?
No.
Okay. Do you plan to learn? That tracks. All the information you have suggests the Abyss is something sinister, and that abyssal power is a wild and dangerous force that always spells disaster.
And you're
Isn't
saying
it?
that's not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a calamity is now just another tool in your arsenal. I'll respect your opinion, though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option. A little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
When we fall asleep, how's the weather?
Dream mirroring?
It means experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they see, think, and feel. Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no plans to jump in the deep end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you. With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind. Then, I can guide you through the dream environment, and we'll take back what was stolen from you.
You know what? When you say it that way, it kind of sounds weird.
Huh. You make it sound so simple.
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this entity is hiding, like I said, getting your soul fragment back won't be easy.
Soul Quest!
To play it safe, I need to give you some special training first.
Wait, you're gonna teach her some of your martial arts?
Oh, sweet! Can we use Paimon as a training dummy?
Does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Yes.
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples. You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face.
Hey, yo!
But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse to waste it.
Oh, she moves fast.
So much sus lines.
So, special training, huh? Kind of a rare opportunity. With your skills, there's not a lot of people qualified to train you. The last time something like this happened was probably anti-Raiden Shogun training.
Oh, I hated that. That was so
Feels like a
painful.
lifetime ago. SKIRK seems pretty strong too, though. Remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet? Maybe we really will learn something here.
That sounded like sarcasm. Ooh. Ooh, da 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 da. Ooh, wait. Ooh! Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. Oh, I can't explore. Okay. Ooh. Really? What's this invisible wall? Let me out! I cannot be contained in any container! Did her dress change? Nope, still the same. Anyway, how are you?
Ready?
Bring it on!
Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your blade work, elemental abilities, and reasoning skills.
This is a weird looking dress.
We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this area, so I won't bore you with the basics. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fighters. Consciously or not, you will have picked up all kinds of techniques from them.
You bet. There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching. Oh, and Kazuha, Ayaka. Yeah, we've met sword masters like you in every nation we've been through.
Yeah, that's true. Huh. I need to remember that.
You sparred with a bunch of them too, right? Nice to know it's all gonna come in handy now.
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need a cohesive system to bring it all together. A style or school of fighting. To use the human body as an analogy, your style is your skeleton, the foundation, the framework. Techniques are the muscles and other flesh attached to the bones. This is where your strength comes from. Improving your sword fighting is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger and
I was not paying attention, and all I come back to is growing that body, and now I'm just like, wait, what?
Pounds of flesh without a big enough frame to support it. You'd end up bloated and unwieldy. You need to do some introspection. Take a good hard look.
You know what? I kind of wonder how Child was able to train with. Anyway, how are you?
And which parts can be used to form your own system of blade work.
Teacher, there's a distraction. Can you get rid of it?
Only then will you get the full utility out of all your thoughts and observations along the way. Only then will every strike you deliver make perfect sense.
Wait, is that it? Paimon thought you were gonna teach her some cool new moves. Like when you went swoosh and opened a tunnel to another place.
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize...
Teacher, there's these mountains that are being shoved in my face. Can you get rid of...
Our sword styles are so wildly different that teaching you mere techniques is pointless. There are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power. Failure is your best teacher, and rigor is your coursework. That's all I have to say. Time to make a start. Train until you're satisfied with yourself.
Wait,
Now focus.
what do you mean by oh,
Destroy the
okay.
crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
Oh, easy enough. Why do I get the feeling that it's gonna get harder? Wait a minute. Come on. Oh, that was easy. Wait, how many am I supposed to destroy?
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
I'm supposed to destroy 900 of these? Sorry, what? You're joking, right? Yeah. There's no way I have to destroy 900 of these, right? Funny joke! Funny prank! Where's the cameras? Oh my goodness. Well, that's interesting. Huh. That's interesting.
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it
Okay,
together.
I'll use my head. Ow, my head. You know what I haven't live streamed in a long time? Stray. I need to live stream that again. I actually forgot about it. Until now, somehow. Am I even gonna be able to finish this in 55 seconds? This low-key gives me vibes of that Raiden training that I hated. Oh, that was easy. Amazing, this is transforming my whole view of... Why are we using this sword? You know what, it's better than the dual blade. It's as if I've unlocked a hidden door in my mind and there's a wellspring of strength on the other side. Whatever happened to the dual blade? In my mind's eye, I'm seeing images of friends I made in Teva. The journey is the friends we made along the way. Kidnapping! Anyway. There are the sword styles and techniques I have come to know.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, he looks chill. Shocking!
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person.
Well,
and
this
ask
is kind of
yourself,
interesting.
What lies beneath
I will
the
say.
surface? What's their guiding philosophy?
They
What's
did
their
pretty
state of
good
mind
on,
as they maneuver their weapon.
They did pretty good on this.
Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind.
Hey,
This is
yo.
the only path to true growth.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
She's not a sword person. He is. My sword style, my journey. Alright, I should probably say that with enthusiasm. Be nice if there were actually voice lines. Game Miko book.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands, and fingers.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Ah. With each slash of my blade, I feel my strength increasing. I don't know if my blade can contain all this power. I'm in the zone. Limitless power is surging through me. We're gonna have to slash these again? What is this, a slasher? Get it? Oh my. You slash and swipe till you've Really?
Huh. Looks like you've made some real progress. That concludes your training session.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
Stop the cap!
How do you feel?
Terrible. You know what? I could use a lap pillow.
As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Yeah, meanwhile Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream, so I can get this investigation over and done with.
Is it just me or... Oh, her arms are just crossed. Is that dress regulation? I don't think that that's the proper teaching attire. You could make someone poke their eye out. Anyway, how are you? Oh no, she's getting inside us. I mean, inside her dreams. Yeah, that's what I meant. What is this place? Well, obviously that's your dreams. Have I been pulled back into that place again? But SKIRK said the dream remembering would kick in when I fell asleep, so why am I back here? No, on closer inspection, this isn't the same dream as last time. It's dark and gloomy, but there isn't that chilling Yes. Hold on, if dream mirroring is a two-way process, maybe I'm seeing inside her mind while she's exploring mine. You're not helping me here. You're not helping. Chat, she's inside. Anyway. This is her inner world. It's pretty bleak. I can occasionally make out the sound of flowing stream, but other than that, it's so empty. What is that? What a strange looking creature. Where did it come from? I think it wants me to follow it. Might as well see where it leads. This is so depressing. One wrong move and you could get lost. I just haven't the foggiest idea. Okay. Ah. That's interesting.
SKIRK, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
No!
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
Man, I can relate. My teacher, Anyway.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. SKIRK's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there. But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit
Interesting.
fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you gonna hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
That's a good dad right there.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day, whatever that means.
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer is gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
I'm out? No. Wait, that's interesting. Wait, where'd the words go? Interesting.
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars?
Drugs!
Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe buildings taller than the sky? Like the people from the moon. I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and explore every corner of the world.
Chat, are fish just angry dogs?
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing
69! Anyway.
I'm ready to see them all. But for now...
I'm good, how are you?
Better get back.
Back? What about front? Anyway. What's over there? Okay. ADHD be like. Okay, I know I was joking about you could get lost, but I'm lost.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
Look, it's a purple,
Please,
Nurple.
no, children, stay back!
They're coming!
Run! Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Y'all having a barbecue? I want a barbecue.
This way!
That doesn't look like your proper barbecue.
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders.
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink. Showed you the best our home has to offer. Gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Run! Save yourselves!
Okay.
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Wow.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little
We've
longer.
almost been streaming for
Once the other
69
zones are
minutes.
cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
That's interesting. Something's burning. I wonder if it's pizza. I'd like some pizza.
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad?
That's kind of sad.
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can. Don't trust anyone. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive. My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
Whenever you miss us, just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over.
Dang.
You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way!
What was that? That's pretty.
Oh, you're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training.
That's a pretty song.
This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
more training? This is kind of interesting.
Staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think?
Kind of feels like the back rooms in a way, because there's, like, you know.
No day and no night? It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea how long we've even been here. Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
I'm ready to
The way
start.
I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions. The natural energy of Teyvat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power. Abyssal power, yes. Also known as
Yeah, that's actually how she has arms. Fun fact, she doesn't have any arms. She's using abyssal energy to give herself arms and legs.
My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss, an act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners. The elemental energy of Teyvat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time. A keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier,
that's kind of interesting.
My power to make it appear cryo-like in nature. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach it to you. So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Like I said, power does not simply disappear.
Hey, yo! Anyway, how are you?
Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky.
Chat, y'all ever wonder if bread is actually a fruit?
True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only way to advance at pace. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
That's interesting.
Windblade!
Oh, now we get voice lines.
Windblade!
Hey, yo. Oh, I forgot she can do that, huh? Ow! Ah!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Oh, I already know what to do. Okay, never mind. Aha! Here, hold this for me.
Windblade.
Really? There we go. That was painful. Here, hold this for me. Well, that was painful.
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Okay. That was easy.
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Go!
That's interesting. How am I missing?
Water jet! Go!
Wait, I can take damage? Wait, how did I miss? Ow! That hurt! Don't hurt me! No, no.
Water jet!
That was painful. Along my journey at... Okay, fine then, I won't read it.
You need to understand what makes you special.
I know what makes me special. Here, come closer and sit on my face. Anyway, how are you?
The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path.
Graceful as wind, tough as stone, nimble as lightning, flourishing like foliage. I can feel the power of the elements flowing through me, sometimes as peaceful as the flowing stream, other times surging like a raging river. When will my reflection show? Anyway.
Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements. Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has
She's a
grown down
good
your
teacher.
strength, but it's also what allowed you to make progress. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
Oh, sweet, more dreams! Anyway. This place again. Oh, hello! Who are you? No response. The creature just floated away. It's a floater! Eh? What is that thing? What is it doing in SKIRK's inner world, and where is it taking me this time? Is SKIRK aware that we're inside her? Just, look. We're inside. Anyway.
What is the secret to power? Longing. Hatred. Self-preservation. No. It is fear. The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
Okay, I want a cat, some Panda Express, maybe some KFC, and then I want a puppy, and then I want a kitten, and then I want a nuclear bomb. Anyway, how are you? Ow, it hurts. That's what she said. Anyway.
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone. After all, bones can always be reset. Good, SKIRK. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold and pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed,
That's some cruel training.
To the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training.
Harder! Anyway.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And get up, SKIRK. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is broken, then take up your sword.
Yes, Master.
The dream is over, but I can't get that suffocating, oppressive feeling out of my head. So many questions about SKIRK's past. Where does she come from? What has she been through?
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. SKIRK said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are. So, want to head over now? Or...
Really want answers, but right now it's vital that I complete my training. Yes, because there's a nice little prize called... Anyway, how are you? Interesting. I guess it is purple. Ah.
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword, and more control over your elemental abilities. That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block.
Okay! Totally not gonna make her hit me. Totally not. I would never.
Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable.
I would never. I would never, Chet.
Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him.
Oh, dang it. Harder!
Hey, no fair! That's cheating!
No, it's not.
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me. But you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion.
Okay.
Make the most rational and advantageous. This is your final training session. Look alive.
Hit me. Go on, hit me.
Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Harder. I regret nothing. It was hilarious.
Go!
I missed. I missed because I was making a joke.
Go! Go!
Okay, how do I... There we go. That was painful.
Water jet!
Easy. Maybe.
Water jet!
Ow.
Ah!
Alright, this is a bit more difficult. Where are the spikes? Oh, there they are. Okay. Ah, you missed! Oh.
Not bad. Better than I expected.
Not easy to control my emotions. Battle is overwhelming, but if I can just focus all my attention on what my opponent is doing and how I should respond, it's almost like my emotions take a back seat.
You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
I think it's working. I can choose to tune out anything that isn't relevant to the battle, but I think I'm still pretty far from having full control over my emotions. You're right, SKIRK, come over here. Anyway.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
SKIRK went through this kind of training too, didn't she? How merciless does the training have to be to make someone substitute all their emotion for pure reason?
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in
Melons!
theory,
What?
but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities.
Melons? Where? Pain, exhaustion, frustration. No, but exhaustion is the main one. I feel like I could fall asleep on the spot.
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
Chest? Anyway. It's like I'm back in SKIRK's inner world. I don't see that strange creature this time, but I think I can navigate this space on my own now, even without it to guide me. I don't think I can.
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
Oh, incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
SKIRK, have you become a positive light in this world? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then I can do anything.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run! Skirk! Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Huh.
Let's see here.
Ooh, Alice!
Things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying you hail from beneath the earth instead? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return, although it might not be what you want to hear. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea. Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
Teapot is talking. Eh? Huh? Dream is over. I can hear the crackling of a fire and there's a fragrant aroma in the air. Grilled meat.
You're awake!
Ah!
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you. Of course you are. That's why SKIRK and Paimon got this all ready for you.
So, you two are best friends now?
Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, SKIRK can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forget the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
Ugh, so full.
That's what she said, anyway.
Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. Wake her up when it's time to go.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, Traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
For spending time in SKIRK's inner world and witnessing her memories, there are so many questions I could ask, but the most important one is, are you really from Tivat?
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
Sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but when we were dream mirroring, I think I saw your memories. This is the first time I've seen SKIRK break her composure. I guess this really took her by surprise.
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
No, SKIRK didn't share those memories with me on purpose. And in fact, she tried to keep her best to keep them from me. Wait, speaking of endless darkness, on my first time there, that was all I saw until a strange creature appeared.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret. No, I'm not from Tivat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
Like me? You mean you're also a descender?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second question.
What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength.
He's already pretty strong, though.
To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay. You have one question remaining.
SKIRK's goal is to defeat the Foul? I can hear how serious this is for her. I wonder what those certain reasons could be. But given how quickly she blazed through that answer, I doubt she wants to talk about it. I have one question left. What should I ask?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master SKIRK and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Maybe I should take this opportunity to get Child some answers.
Well, your last question?
No Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to let him see you?
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential.
That was a calm and calculated answer. It's like she was talking about something entirely mundane. I don't know why, but I'm not buying it. She makes it sound like the decision has everything to do with Child and nothing to do with her, but what does she actually feel about it? The abyss is completely silent. This domain must get lonely after a while, not to mention she said it's been hundreds of years since she arrived in Tivat, and even longer if you account for how slowly time passes in here.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
All that time she's never established a connection with this world. Was it really just because she looks down on the weak? I doubt she'd give me a straight answer if I asked. Besides, I already used my 3 questions. She was happy to give me cold, hard facts, but I still feel like I haven't heard her true voice.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Huh.
Time to go. Oh,
what the frick?
Where are we headed?
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Teleportation powers activate! Huh.
Faster! Need a surfboard?
Huh. Okay then. Rude.
Wait, this is near the chasm, right?
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with—
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety.
Hey, yo!
Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
All right. Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
Alrighty. That's interesting. Ah. Interesting. It's a pretty sword. Interesting. Oh? Ah. Interesting. That's a lot of damage.
Merciless.
Huh. Oh, hello.
Careful, don't get hit. You know what? Paimon's just gonna blow behind you. Come on, you got this.
Hello, sir.
are you two doing here? Dusty. The abandoned house. Let's press on.
Holy! That was easy. I'm so used to Honkai Star Rail, I forgot that I can jump. Can I jump off here? I didn't mean to do that.
Looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place?
Hey, her dress changed.
Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything.
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is?
If I close my eyes and focus on the light that came from my wound back then yes, I can sense something that's nearby.
Our opponent must have covered his tracks just in case. Otherwise, you should have sensed it much more strongly.
One second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
The spikes are back.
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too reckless, we might be playing right into his hands. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down. You overestimate yourself.
Harder! Oh wait, no, I was kidding, I was kidding!
From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Ah! Interesting.
There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
Hello? How are you, Jawa? How are you? Are you feeling better?
In the Galiot Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power, whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No, he couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fit. In any case, it works to our advantage.
Her dress changed again!
Using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you... I'll cope. Well, done gorging? Good. Time to answer some questions. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal? Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar.
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the foul, Sertologi.
Sertologi?
The foul. Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Hey!
Look, it's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action.
SKIRK was stabbed by one of those spikes while retrieving the fragment of my soul, and in the process, some of her power was stolen. Culprit is hiding somewhere beyond the fog. I have a good understanding of his attack pattern from the fight just now. If we pursue him, our chances of winning are high. SKIRK's breathing is weaker than usual. If we attack now, I can't guarantee her or Paimon's safety. It's a hard decision to make, but...
Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long. Get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me!
SKIRK, is your shoulder gonna
They know that I stole the Lucky Charms!
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time.
Oh, hello!
You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Bye-bye! Oh, hello. I'm just gonna run. Hey, yo, anyway. Hello! Goodbye! Don't hurt me! What the frick? Oh, hello! First time! Ah, stupid! Oh, hello.
Looks like this place is a mess.
I survived! Wait a minute, why do I hear... Ah!
So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring...
Ah, not today!
Did you know that all along, SKIRK?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But...
Oh, we should be safe here, right?
Ah!
I no longer sense his presence.
What happened to your
Can't have followed
dress?
us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him.
Oh, there we
find
go,
that my
okay.
Power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Rivulet mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master. Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you because of us. We have to help you get it back.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how—
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better? Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength. So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this.
What is it?
A condom! Anyway, how are you?
A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We should
take SKIRK somewhere she can rest.
Her dress changed. Again.
Gets the feeling SKIRK wouldn't like being around a lot of
Alright, anyway, how are you?
Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
Alright. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and bye. Wait. Maybe I can gamble before I go. Oh, okay. Bye.